Vegito Blue is coming.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we got a whole bunch of new stuff, and it directly relates to Vegito Blue. I'm going to show you how it connects and why we're getting Ultra Vegito Blue. If you still doubt it, if you for some reason think we're not getting Ultra Vegito Blue, make sure you watch this because I'm going to change your mind. Otherwise, I want to know what you be smoking because it must be strong. It must be strong. But Trunks, LF Trunks, got a Zenkai, and he's actually really good. It's a very solid Zenkai. They did a great job on his Zenkai. So if you weren't thinking about getting it, thinking, oh, maybe it's not going to be good, I would definitely go and get it, especially if you like Trunks or you run hybrids, Vegeta Clan, or future units. Definitely get this Trunks. He is a solid Zenkai. We were all waiting to see what his Zenkai ability would be, and it is, of course, for Blue Vegeta Clan, and so that is not related to Vegito Blue, so it doesn't look like Vegito Blue will be a blue. He could still be a blue, but this being not Blue Future unit means it may not, obviously it's not a direct hint to Vegito Blue. We don't know. If this was Blue Future, I'd say Vegito Blue is going to be a blue, but it's not. It's Blue Vegeta Clan, so I think Vegito Blue is still open to other colors. Not confirmed he's going to be a blue just because Trunks got this Zenkai. Also, I should mention, I did want to post this video yesterday or make it yesterday, but I was at work working. That's why this is like a day late. You may be wondering like, okay, this stuff came out yesterday. Just wanted to clear that up before we continue. But continuing, we have Goku Black free to play. He is a red ranged, which is very interesting to me. He's a new future unit, a red unit, but he is a free-to-play. They do treat free-to-plays a little differently on how they consider when building teams, but he's a red. And I was thinking Ultra Vegito Blue would be a red because Red Fusion Warrior has not gotten a new unit in forever. I think Red Kefla is the newest one, the newest sparking one. I'm sure they've gotten extremes and stuff, but yeah, not ideal at all. It's absolutely horrible. So we'll see. Vegito Blue could still very be a red. We'll see. But this Goku Black did get a new free-to-play unit. And of course, this is where we think the hint that was, the light coming down kind of ties into this Goku Black with the Infinity Ring, because Goku Black wears the ring, as I've been over. I think that this is what the hint was for, though, the free-to-play. And then obviously the other hint was for Trunks. We know that already. If that's not enough for you, I've got more. Our new raid boss is Goku Black, so we know it's future related. I mean, most people have been knowing it's going to be Ultra VB or Zamasu now since those hints. But I've seen comments of people saying they don't think it's going to be a future because Legends likes to surprise us or something like that. It's going to be a future unit. All right, if you're still not a believer, it's going to be, okay? And then as you can see at the top, our new co-op boss, that's Merge Zamasu. That's Corrupt Merge Zamasu as our new co-op boss. And normally the co-op boss is like the opposite to whatever we get. If we get a bad guy unit, it's normally a good guy in the co-op. And if we get a good guy unit, it's normally a bad guy in the co-op. It's not always the case. I mean, it's kind of hard to say with the most recent thing because we had, of course, Birdku in there. But we did end up getting a banner of like bad guys and a banner of good guys since we have Piccolo and Nerdhan on one of the banners and then the Gammas and Magenta on the other. And the Gammas and Magenta are kind of supposed to be like bad guys. I mean, Magenta with the Cell Max is definitely supposed to be, the Gammas, whatever. But that's like the bad guy banner in a sense. So that was a little more tough to tell. But we have Zamasu here. And so I think this isn't always the case, but this is a pretty clear telltale sign that we're going to get Ultra Vegito Blue. And then to put the final nail in the coffin, if you still have doubts, we have the return of Ultra Rising Super Vegito's banner, but also Ultra Rising Super Gogeta's banner, and then we still have in the shop from before, Ultra Rising Gogeta Blue's banner. All three Ultra Fusion Warriors are in the game now for you to summon for, of course, because they want you to spend your CC trying to get your Super Vegitos, your Super Gogetas, and your Gogeta Blues, so you have none when they drop Vegito Blue in about a week. And then you have to buy CC to get Vegito Blue because they want your money. They're a business. And I already know. I already can tell there's going to be a comment. Well, Zamasu's a Fusion Warrior, but Zamasu never buffs Fusion Warrior. Like, his Z ability is never for Fusion Warriors. Ever. It just is not. And they don't really release, like, fusion units before, like, a Zamasu. They normally release, like, future units, which I know. We've gotten the Goku Black in the trunk. I talked about it. But this is direct fusion bait for fusion mains before a fusion future unit in Vegito Blue, which is why we got the Goku Black and Trunks, and now we are getting the fusion bait part of it for Vegito Blue, because he always buffs Fusion Warrior. He always buffs Fusion Warrior, Future. Well, Vegito Blue always buffs Fusion Warrior, Future, and God Key. So I assume that's what we'll be getting once again with our glorious God sent down from the heavens to save us from Goku and Frieza, Vegito Blue. But yeah, if I think this should spell it out. We've gotten the hints, which ended up being our free-to-play, and our LF, which are future units. They've brought back all the Ultra Fusion Warrior banners. They didn't bring back Rose right now. If this was Zamasu, I know they brought back Rose not that long ago, but I feel like they would have not brought back Rose then and waited till now if they planned on Zamasu, because that would be more future powerful opponent, a direct buff buddy with Zamasu. And so they would have just planned ahead differently, if that makes sense. Ultra Goku Black would not have dropped when he did. They would have waited till like now if it was going to be Zamasu. So Vegito Blue is coming. I don't think it's going to be 2 Ultras. If it ends up being Zamasu and VB, I'll be sad because I want both of them, and I don't have that kind of CC to get both of them to like 14 stars. I'm not fresh. But I would expect just Ultra Vegito Blue. Perhaps they'll throw in a new unit alongside him, but again, we've never gotten a new unit alongside Ultras, so if they do, that would be a nice change for Anniversary. But if not, I'm not going to be surprised. I would just expect Ultra Vegito Blue. In terms of other news, though, that you should probably know, they brought back the Limit Break banner. So if you want LFZ power, maybe you don't care about summoning on Ultra Vegito Blue, you're not a fusion guy, you don't care about VB, here you go if you need some more LFZ power. If you do want to summon on UVB, I would skip this banner. I would just have all your CC possible for Ultra Vegito Blue, as Ultra banners are notoriously difficult to summon on with their low rates. If you need a refresher on how difficult it is to pull these guys, what their rates are, it'll be the exact same, I'm sure, for UVB as it is for, you know, Vegito Blue and everyone else. That's a low rate. That is not a high % chance that you're going to be pulling that unit. So you want as much CC as possible to improve your odds. Of course, every multi gives you a, I'm not going to say the better chance, but you know what I mean. You get more chances. You keep rolling the dice. It's more likely to land on the Ultra than not when you have more. Speaking of CC to have for UVB, they did add some new methods to get some CC. The new raid came out, so of course there's 700 more CC in the raid shop for you to go grind, so you can get 700 from there. They also added the start of a new PvP season, so if you haven't collected your PvP rewards, go do that. There should be some CC in there. Also, Tournament of Power rewards. If you haven't collected those, go do that. But then they added the new PvP season, which means new PvP exchange shop. And there's 300 CC in here. I've already collected 200 of it. That's why it only says 1 time remaining, because I've already gotten it twice. But there's that last. So there's 300 in there, plus the 700 from the raid. That's 1,000. That's a whole multi right there. Otherwise, I can't really say they've added a whole lot of ways. I'm sure next week on the weekly reset, they will give more stuff with VB coming out. So that'll be on the 12th. I believe we'll get our announcement for the reveals and stuff either tonight's reset or tomorrow night's reset, and then the reveals and stuff will be on July 11th. On the 11th, they will announce the chance time winners, which, by the way, let me remind all of you beautiful folk that you have to turn in your chance time tickets into chance time balls by the 7th. You know, it ends, you cannot do it starting the 8th. It'll be too late. You have to do it by Friday the 7th, which is tomorrow if you're watching this video the day it comes out. So make sure you turn in those chance time tickets. Do not miss out on picking your chance time balls. I'm probably just going to pick numbers like 1 through 10 and then hope that 1 or 2 land in there. Because I've been picking like favorite numbers and all that stuff all this time, and it just never works out for me. They just never pick my number. It's just so depressing, man. So hopefully they pick between 1 and 10, because that's what I'm going to be picking. So we'll see on that. And then, but if you need to play Friendship, there's Path to Friendship back, so you can do that to get some Friendship. You can play the Battle Gauntlet for CC, of course. That's always added when they add a new Zenkai. So if you want some CC from that, you can play that. If you haven't beat any of the other missions yet, like me, then you can do those. I would say this, if you're watching this video the day that it comes out, I'm not going to tell you the shop has CC. No dirt, obviously it has CC. But if you're not over 20k and you do plan on summoning for VB and you think you're going to end up spending money, then I would recommend you buy this deal. It goes away in 10 hours because it's one of the best deals in the game in terms of like your currency for CC in return. This is $14 US, and you end up getting 2,200 CC, which is a pretty good CC for like dollar exchange. So if you're planning on spending money and you're not over 20k, because they won't let you buy it if you are, I will go ahead and get this ahead of time because it'll be cheaper than just buying other deals later on. So it will save you money in the long term planning ahead. So just mention that if you don't spend money, it doesn't matter. Who cares? You're not going to do this anyway. Just for people who are thinking about spending money, I just wanted to put that out there so you can try and save some money, but still get a lot of CC. So just trying to do that for you all. But yes, that is going to do it. Again, UVB is coming. Believe it or don't believe it until it arrives with your own 2 eyes, but he's on the way. The Messiah is coming, and I am prepared to say the least. I wish I had Ultra Super Vegito and Super Gogeta at 14 stars, but you know, hey, I'm not gonna be summoning on those banners, even though they're back for them. I'm gonna spend all my CC on VB, and then maybe we'll go back on the other ones if I have more left over. I doubt it. I'm sure I'll be sad, and it'll take a long time for UVB for 14 stars. But yes, let me know, are you summoning for Ultra Vegito Blue in the comments down below? How much CC do you got ready for the dog? And I wish you all the best of luck in your summons. We still have a week, so I'm going to make more videos before then. So, you know, I can wish you luck then too. But Yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I have a Twitch, TikTok, both are in the link in the description as always. And I hope you all are staying happy and healthy, having the best of days. And I'll catch you all tomorrow.